Secretary Bird, please.
There we go. So I'm a PC player for Planet Zoo. Well, actually, we do have something for you. Very excited to be able to tease an upcoming animal pack for Planet Zoo PC players, expected on mid-April.
What is that?
I'm not going to tell you the name of them, and you'll be able to name them better than I will. But
I don't even know what dog this is.
Tease of an animal pack.
That's the Rhea.
On our socials.
Those flags.
Good things will come. Have a little look to see, and I hope you're as excited as we are to get out in your palms mid-April. So there we go. That is us talking about our Planet Zoo.
I guess that's it. What is everyone saying in chat? Was that a coyote? Wait, is it Latin America?
Welcome back once again to the same place.
See, my first thought was like Ethiopian wolf. No, that was probably a coyote. Hang on. Hold your horses. Is that a coyote? Is that a coyote? What do coyotes look like? The tail was throwing me off. The like upturned tail. I guess he could be wagging. Okay, let's say coyote. And the Rhea. Greater Rhea. That's exciting. So at first glance it looks like desert, but it's not. We already have the arid animal pack. But if this is a coyote, then it's it's probably Latin America. We have these flags up here that I need to get a better look at. Hang on, guys. Hang on, did he say mid-April? Wait a second. Greater Rhea Coyote, we gotta look at these flags. Because those are flamingos on there. And I noticed them immediately. And I thought, oh, that's cool. We'll get some flags to represent animals we already have in the game, which makes no sense. That means American flamingo. I've been wanting the American flamingo for so long. And this isn't the doll sheep, that's probably the bighorn sheep. So it's more clones. The coyote is the wolf, the flamingo is the flamingo, and the bighorn sheep is just the doll sheep. And the Rhea is it's like an ostrich, an emu, and cassowary. What is this flag between the flamingos? What is that flag? Am I blind? Just looks like a funky design. Oh my gosh! Is that a white-faced Saki monkey? White-faced Saki? I don't know how to say it. Saki or Saki. Thank God there's gonna be a primate. I think that's a white-faced Saki sitting on a branch. Unless I'm crazy. Coyote, Greater Rhea, white-faced Saki, American flamingo, bighorn sheep. There's 2 left because this looks like I think it's another, like the Barnyard Animal Pack and the Zookeeper's Animal Pack with a little bit of scenery and no exhibit animal. That's what I'm gonna assume here, because we have the flags draped across. They're highlighting some scenery in this key art. The coyote is like the most boring animal you could have picked as a flagship. I'm scoping out these flags. I think that's supposed to be a Saki, unless I'm crazy. And I might be crazy. I am crazy. But I think that's what that is. And the last pack did include 2 primates. See, I'm immediately like, why would you pick the Saki? I'm saying it differently every time. Why would you pick that monkey instead of the howler monkey or the spider monkey especially because I believe Joffroy's spider monkeys are found exclusively in like Central America, the middle, right between North and South America. So that would have been a perfect pick. But the last pack, we got the Hamadryas baboon and the Sifaka. We got 2 primates in one pack. I don't think they do that again. Wait a second, there's 2 birds in this one. Oh, thank God. Thank God there's 2 birds. That must be making up. They're making up for their sins last time. But if we're getting 2 birds in one pack, and the last pack already had 2 primates, I don't think we're getting 2 primates in the same pack again. So coyote, rhea, saki, flamingo, bighorn sheep. There's 2 left. And obviously I want to be like, oh, it's the coati and the Joffroy's spider monkey. But those are 2 of the most highly requested animals. And so they probably would have used those in this key art. Why would you use the coyote as your flagship animal if this is the pack with the coati and a spider monkey? Obviously you would use one of those as the flagship. So that makes me think that the last 2 animals are somehow even less exciting than a coyote. Which doesn't excite me much. I mean, like, what reptiles could we get? Like another caiman? The American crocodile? I don't know. We don't know what their definition of Latin America is. But I do think this will be called the Latin America Animal Pack. Like maybe ocelot? Maybe white-nosed coati? If they're leaning it. No. I gotta throw that away because rheas are found very south. They're very South America. They aren't Central America. So it's both. I think. What is the range of the bighorn sheep? Hang on. How far south are bighorn sheep found? Show me this map. Okay. So they're down into Mexico. So I think they're just playing with a really loose definition. So it could potentially be any other animal from North America that I guess goes into Mexico. I believe coyotes. I almost said coati. I think coyotes reach down there as well. Yeah, they're all the way down into Central America. So it could be Mexico or lower is the vibe I'm getting. Ocelot, let's just rattle off. Ocelot, coati, another monkey, spider monkey, howler monkey, black bear, maybe. What else? Bush dog. There's so many South American species, but they're leaning into the desert imagery here. I don't think that matters because if we're getting, the American flamingo, which is like a Caribbean animal, and the saki, which is a rainforest animal. So it could be, the last 2 could be like anything from South America or Southern North America. Like I wouldn't be surprised if one of them is the black bear, especially since they're doing the clones. I feel like if the coati was in this pack, they would use it as one of the 5 animals teased in this key art. So I don't think the coati is in here. And I don't think the spider monkey is in here. I feel like the saki is the only monkey in here. So my guesses are black bear and I don't know, what else from South America could there be? Maybe ocelot, black bear and ocelot. But I even think the ocelot is too exciting to not tease it in here. I don't know. They pick weird animals to tease. I don't know. It's good we're getting what seems to be a Latin America animal pack. But I feel like the Latin America pack was just an excuse to do an animal pack version of South America, because there are so many South American animals we need that it's weird. I don't know about weird, but it's a bit of a shame that they're giving 2 of those spots to the coyote and the bighorn sheep when we could have gotten a spider monkey and a coati and a tamandua and an ocelot and a spoonbill and all these South American animals. So I'm being critical without even knowing the last 2 animals, but I don't have very high hopes for those. I'll be very pleasantly surprised if it's like a coati or another monkey. Obviously, if we get a 3rd bird, I'll be over the moon. But I will gladly take 2 with the Rhea and the American Flamingo. Those are going to be really nice to have. I'm going to think about this and get back to you guys. Bye. Okay, guys, I'm back a little later. Please ignore the clicking of the mouse. I'm still working from home as I'm recording this. So I believe this is a Latin America animal pack. I believe it is another animal pack with a bit of scenery like the previous 2. So I'm expecting 7 habitat animals, a bit of themed scenery, and no exhibit animal. The animals I believe we're getting in this pack are the coyote, the greater rhea, the American flamingo, the bighorn sheep, and the white-faced saki. Theoretically, it could be the Chilean flamingo instead of the American flamingo, but I think the American is the more likely of the 2. Yeah, these are clone-ish animals, as I was saying, and I remember proposing or theorizing in one of my previous videos that the stripped back level of support, the status quo for Planet Zoo last year, which was 2 DLCs, with this mix of animal pack and scenery pack, and 7 habitat animals, most of which were, you could say, are clones, quote unquote. I theorized that that status quo was just temporary as a result of them putting a lot of their focus into preparing for Planet Coaster 2's release. And I theorized maybe that this was just temporary, and then after the release of Planet Coaster 2, we would see 4 DLCs again in 2025, or at least more interesting animals, like the spider monkey and tree kangaroo, and stuff that require their own rigs, a decent bit of work, more birds. It looks like that's not the case, since we're getting this pack around the same time as Barnyard last year. I assume they're aiming for 2 DLCs this year again. I do not think this is the last DLC. I don't think they're going to end on Latin America. So I'm expecting another one later this year, probably in October, around the time that the Zookeeper's animal pack came out, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. I think this is just the amount of support we can expect for Planet Zoo from now on, and that's okay. We're still getting new animals. This game is still getting support in 2025. That is amazing. It would be nicer to get slightly more exciting animals, more innovative and unique animals, but more animals are still more animals, and this pack is including some exciting ones, specifically the Rhea, the American Flamingo. For me personally, I really wanted that, and a second South American monkey after the Capuchin. I would have preferred Howler or Spider, but it looks like we're getting a Saki. So as always, I am excited, but I would have done something differently. I would have invested in at least one very unique animal. I would have included the Joffroy's spider monkey in this pack and have that be the flagship instead of the coyote. The coyote as the flagship concerns me, and as I said, I don't really have very high hopes for the last 2 animals in this pack. I'm hoping I'll be pleasantly surprised, but if the coyote is the flagship, I don't expect much, frankly. My best guesses are the black bear and probably something from South America, maybe the ocelot, but I feel like that might be a bit too exciting based on what I just said. So, if we got the black bear and the ocelot, that would mean no reptile. So maybe the last one is a type of reptile. Maybe the American crocodile. I don't know. Okay, guys, editing Sean here, and I have realized that so far we only have one ungulate in this pack with the bighorn sheep, and most Planet Zoo packs have multiple ungulates. The last one had the Markhor and the Dik-Dik. Eurasia had Wisent, Boar, Saiga, and most packs. There's the arid animal pack, which is the most infamous example of how much Frontier loves ungulates. So I actually think an ungulate is likely for a second pick. There's the elk, there's, less excitingly, the white-tailed deer, or South America, there's the southern poodoo. There are options for another ungulate. And I also wanted to mention, I think the Patagonian Mara is another likely option, being another sort of South American plains animal like the rhea. So yeah, just wanted to throw those out there as some more possibilities. But that's where I'm at. That's what I'm expecting. I saw some people being upset about them being coy about like the name and they could have at least told us all the animals and this and that. And like, guys, this is exactly what they did last year before the Zookeeper's animal pack. They showed the key art, said the month it was coming. I don't even know if they said that. I think they just said keep an eye out on the socials. They said coming in the next few weeks, and it was towards the end of September that it was announced, I believe. Teased, not announced, teased on the live stream. And so I was expecting another tease on the live stream. This is exactly what I was expecting. Except I would have preferred slightly more exciting animals, but I don't know why people had such high expectations for this live stream. Anyway, I don't think this is the last DLC. I've been tooting the horn that this is the last DLC, or staying, aware that this might be the last DLC. I've been tooting that horn for so long. But I don't think this is the end. I think we can expect another DLC later around October. But before we get to that, we have to get this DLC, and we have to figure out what the last two animals are going to be. No matter what they are, it is still going to be 2 new animals added to the game, alongside these other 5 that we already know about, and some scenery, and that's awesome. So yeah, I'm excited as always, and I hope you guys are too. So I'll see you, I don't know when. I don't remember what I did last time. I think I made a video about when the full roster was announced, when the announcement trailer came and the full roster was announced for Zookeepers. So I'll probably do another video like that, and just go over my thoughts on the last 2 animals and how the other ones look based on the trailer. So that's where we're at, and we'll have a new pack next month. So I'm excited. See you guys later. Bye.